This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the American, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackling at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Behind the quarterback line in the pistol. They're going to the air on the first play. Looking for the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
First down and 10. Here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And the Dukes have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Davis. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
No way to run up the middle.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
It's third and goal early in this championship game. Can they punch it in and take a quick lead? Pressure is coming. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Will be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. To the air, it's Downs. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. James Madison's offense back out there now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's an out route, the catch made. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Where did he go? The ball knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Pirates begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw. It's Downs. Bringing pressure. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Ball handed off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. It's the running back in the flat. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. The 30. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Downs. Looking to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, Could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Thrown to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And we're going to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Dukes.
Because all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Pass caught, second down now. Handoff to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Scanning the field. It's Downs. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They move the 6, but over the line here on first down now. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
The PAT puts them up 3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Powering through a tackle. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Makes the grab. It's Evanson. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Pirates looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Dropping back. It's Downs. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down. We're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, East Carolina.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dukes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. This will return. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Throws it to the right. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's in the clear. At the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
24, James Madison, 7.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring out second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. We saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. The receiver grabs it, and they'll get him down that time.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. And they'll run it, hand it off to the running back. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some...
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. They are pouring it on now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
31, James Madison, 7.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. James Madison's offense back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the Dukes will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To throw, it's Downs. The sure hands, it's Evanson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The tight end has got it. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tight end goes in motion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Wide open downfield.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
The Dukes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. He keeps it on a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
James Madison, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's past the 35. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, East Carolina. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking deep to the right side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. Chewing clock with the running game. It's a fumble. The offense makes a recovery and takes off. Beginning with the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn. That previous ruling on the field. Now it's second down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
He makes the tackle at the 47-yard line. Brings up third down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Scanning the field. It's Downs. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it in the open.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Going with the old counter run here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Pirates starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Third down coming up.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. The shotgun run call. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. National championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes